Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Hansraj presenting the headlines first. India bags 5 golds in Physics Olympiad. Prime Minister Modi calls it as another example of limitless potentials of youth power. Mizoram Chief Minister inaugurates Joe Fair in Aizawl, says traditional crafts are living record of region's cultural identity. Flood batters parts of Assam, affects families. Weather office predicts intense rainfall across northeast. Niti Aayog and NEC initiates a move as key step to develop planning framework to contain ecological pressure on Indian Himalayan region. And Yannick Sinner decimates Germany's Zverev as retains his Wimbledon crown. In national news first, 5 Indian students have won gold medals at the 56th International Physics Olympiad 2026 held in Bucaramanga, Colombia from the 4th to the 12th of this month. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has congratulated the contingent for their success. In a social media post, Modi said their feat reflects yet another example of the limitless potential of nation's Yuva Shakti and their passion towards science and research. He said it is equally commendable that in the last decade, Indian students have performed exceptionally well in the various editions of this platform. In Mizoram, Chief Minister Laldu Oma today said traditional crafts serve as a living record of the region's history and cultural identity. Inaugurating the week-long Zoe Fair or Adhi Bazaar at the Doordarshan Multipurpose Hall, Aizawl, in presence of Rural Development Minister Professor Lalnil Loma, the Chief Minister urged artisans to take pride in their inherited skills and preserve them. The event is jointly organized by TriFed under the Ministry of Tribal Affairs and the Government of Mizoram's Cooperation Department. In Assam, Dhemaji continues to be the flood-affected district, with over 1,300 people impacted and relief operations underway. The Kathakhal River is flowing above the danger level at Matijuri in Hailakandi district. Heavy rain has also caused severe water logging at Jurabat near Guwahati, leading to major traffic congestions and diversions. In Lakhimpur, the rising Hubankiri River has inundated more than 20 villages in the Naoboisa area. In Mizoram, the Aizawl District Disaster Management Authority or ADDMA today identified several high-risk areas including Ngaizal, the Bongkon Dotlang Road and the Sanmari Ramhlon route. Chaired by Deputy Commissioner Larret Puya, ADDMA decided to initiate scaling operations at Ngaizal to remove loose rocks and implement temporary drapping or netting to prevent further accidents. Meanwhile, in Tlabung, Lunglei district, the Khautling Tuipui River has begun to recede significantly after reaching peak flood levels over the weekend. The monsoon has now covered the entire country, bringing widespread rainfall across many regions in India. According to the India Meteorological Department, IMD, eastern and northeastern states are likely to witness intense rainfall over the coming days. Heavy to very heavy rainfall has been forecast for Assam, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh and parts of West Bengal and Sikkim, along with other parts of eastern India.
कि अभी मुख्य रूप से सप्ताह के दौरान जो है मुख्य जो केंद्र रहेगा वर्षा गतिविधि का इंटेंस रेनफॉल एक्टिविटी का वो पूर्वी भारत और पूर्वोत्तर भारत रहेगा, जहां पर भारी से बहुत भारी वर्षा चेतावनी जो है अलग दिनों के लिए जारी की गई है। मुख्य रूप से पूर्वोत्तर भारत में असम, मेघालय और अरुणाचल प्रदेश में जो अगले 7 दिनों के दौरान भारी वर्षा चेतावनी जारी की गई है। मेघालय में और सब वेस्ट बंगाल में सिक्किम का जो मौसमी संभाग है वहां पर आज एक्सट्रीमली हेवी रेनफॉल यानी अत्यधिक भारी वर्षा की चेतावनी भी रेड अलर्ट 60 में जारी की गई है।
In more news from Assam, today marked the 6th day of the budget session of the State Legislative Assembly. The proceedings of the House began with the question hour. On the Assam-Nagaland border dispute, Minister Piyush Hazarika said efforts would be made to resolve the issue through dialogue and mutual considerations.
কেইদিনমানৰ আগতে এগৰাকী সন্মানীয় সদস্যই কৈছিলে যে নগা আহি অমুক কৰিলে তমুক কৰিলে। মই তেতিয়া কৈছিলোঁ যে নগা শব্দটো ক'লে বেয়া, নগা দুৰ্বৃত্ত কেইজনমান নগা দুৰ্বৃত্তই কৰিছে। অধ্যক্ষ ডাঙৰীয়া, আমি যদি সদায় এনেকৈ নাগালেণ্ড আৰু অসমৰ কাজিয়াৰ কথা আলোচনা কৰোঁ তেতিয়া তাতো মানুহখিনি আমাক বেয়া পায়, বাৰু আমাৰো মানুহে তেওঁলোকক বেয়া পায়, এনেকুৱা এটা পৰিৱেশ হয়। অধ্যক্ষ ডাঙৰীয়া, গতিকে খুব চিন্তা কৰি এই বিষয়টো আমি আগবাঢ়িছোঁ। মাননীয় মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰী ডাঙৰীয়াই এই ক্ষেত্ৰত আলাপ আলোচনাৰে বিভিন্ন সময়ত কাম কৰা আমি দেখিছোঁ আৰু পৰৱৰ্তী সময়তো কৰি থকা যাব। আকৌ কৈছোঁ, নাগালেণ্ডো ভাৰতৰ অংগৰাজ্য, অসমো ভাৰতৰ অংগৰাজ্য, গতিকে বহুত বেছি কাজিয়া পেচাল কৰি এই সমস্যা আমি সমাধান কৰিব নোৱাৰোঁ। কিন্তু এটা কথা নিশ্চয়কৈ কম, অসমৰ মাটি কোনোৱে ল'ব নোৱাৰে, এই ক্ষেত্ৰত অসম চৰকাৰ দৃঢ়।
Air Marshal Inderpal Singh Walia, Air Officer Commanding-in-Chief of the Eastern Air Command, visited the headquarters Inspector General Assam Rifles North in Kohima on Sunday and reviewed the prevailing security situation and operational developments in the region. The Air Marshal was briefed on the security scenario and ongoing operations. He also interacted with officers and troops, commending their professionalism, high morale and steadfast commitment to maintaining peace, security and stability across the Northeast. In news from Meghalaya, with rapid urbanization placing increasing pressure on the ecologically fragile Indian Himalayan region, IHR, Niti Aayog and the Northeastern Council or NEC today hosted the stakeholder consultation on the Hill City Regions Planning Initiative or HCPRPY for the Indian Himalayan region at NEC Auditorium in Shillong. Satinder Kumar Bhalla, as Secretary NEC, attended the program as a chief guest. The consultation marks a key step to develop a comprehensive planning framework for sustainable urban development in the Himalayan region.
This is the second milestone in our endeavor to come up with a development roadmap for the Himalayan states, which are seeing a lot of development, but where we feel a structured roadmap can help this development to be in a more structured manner and helping us to achieve the potential with. We can't totally kind of rule out various other, adverse fallout, but to the extent we identify the problem, the challenges, and develop a roadmap which helps us overcome.
Still in Meghalaya, Union Minister of State Independent Charge Jitendra Singh said administrative reforms and digital governance are essential for building efficient, transparent and citizen-centric administration. Addressing the two-day national conference on next-gen administrative and e-governance reforms in Shillong, he said the centre is committed to using technology to improve public service delivery and make governance more accessible and accountable. The conference brought together policy makers, senior officials and experts from across the country.
The idea is to bring officials from different parts of the country, share their experiences, their challenges, their failures, their success, and I'm sure we'll come out better than where we were because of this conference. Do we expect a sea of change? Of course, it won't happen in a matter of days. It takes time. Everything takes time. But I think it's a very positive step, and they should meet more often like this so that we can try to work towards improving.
In Nagaland, an exclusive SMSME outreach program was held today at the private hotel in Kohima to promote awareness of business opportunities and government support for micro, small and medium enterprises. Addressing the program, Assistant General Manager, Circle Office, Guwahati, Canara Bank, Shantanu Shaha said the government is extending significant support to the MSME sector through various schemes, subsidies and credit facilities. The program was organized by Raven Capital in collaboration with Canara Bank and the Kohima Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Still in Nagaland, the Press Information Bureau, Kohima today organized the second Intermedia Publicity Coordination Committee meeting at Akashvani, Kohima under the chairmanship of Additional Director General, PIB Regional Office, Imphal, Dr. Ingam Pame. Representatives from the Department of Information and Public Relations, Akashvani Kohima, Doordarshan Kendra Kohima, Central Bureau of Communication and Defence Pro attended the meeting. Dr. Pame described the IMPCC as an important platform for strengthening coordination among media units and government departments. In tennis, top seed Italy's Yannick Sinner retained his Wimbledon men's singles title, beating second seed Germany's Alexander Zverev 6-7-7, 7-6-2, 6-3, 6-4 in the final at the All England Club on Sunday night. Now, this is Sinner's second consecutive Wimbledon men's singles title and his fifth Grand Slam crown. In the women's doubles final, 10th seeded the Chinese-French pair of Wu Hanyu and Kristina Mladenovic defeated the second seeded Canadian-Brazilian duo of Gabriela Dabrowski and Luisa Stefani 6-3, 7-5 to clinch the title at Centre Court, London on Sunday evening. In Arunachal Pradesh, the third edition of the Samaka football tournament got underway at Kanubari General Ground on Sunday. The tournament has brought together 23 football teams from villages across the district as well as neighboring states. It is expected to witness spirited competition with enthusiastic participation from players and strong support from football fans throughout the event. In Arunachal Pradesh, the three-day Lamu torture ritual concluded this evening with the traditional burning of the Torja ritual Do effigy at Chamling. One of the most significant religious ceremonies of the Monpa community, the annual observance drew thousands of devotees and pilgrims. Special prayers were offered for the long life and good health of the 14th Dalai Lama, Zalwa Tenzin Gyatso, for his peace, happiness and the well-being of all. The Meghalaya Pineapple Festival 2026 concluded on a musical note as Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma joined artist of the Chief Minister's Meghalaya Grassroots Music Program or CMMJMP for a rendition of Take Me Home Country Roads at Delhi Hat, New Delhi. The festival celebrated the remarkable success of Meghalaya's farmers, whose premium pineapples received an overwhelming response, while also showcasing the state's vibrant music, culture and local talent. And before we conclude, here are the main points once again. India bags 5 goals in Physics Olympiad. Prime Minister Modi calls it as another example of limitless potentials of youth power. Mizoram Chief Minister inaugurates Zoo Fair in Aizawl, says traditional crafts are living record of region's cultural identity. Flood batter as parts of Assam affects families. Weather Office predicts intense rainfall across northeast. Niti Aayog and NEC initiates move as key step to develop planning framework to contain ecological pressure on Indian Himalayan region. And Yannick Sinner decimates Germany's Zverev, retains his Wimbledon crown. We have reached the end of today's bulletin. Up next is our primetime news bulletin covering top stories of the day.